Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Easy Engineering. Today is a day 2 of our C programming language tutorial. Yesterday we have completed the basics and something about like compiler, high level language, low level language, and flowchart and algorithm and the differences, and types of data structures, some examples of flowcharts, and we have written a C program too. We have written the program and we have got the output also, and discussed about constants, variables, and the rules which are followed to create a variable also. After this, now let's go on to some example to know more about variables. Using these rules, we have created a variable and we have written a program also based on that. So now let's execute this program and I'll explain this program too. Now I'm opening the C compiler, online compiler, and I have copied and pasted the code and changing these symbols. Yeah, now I wanna explain about this code. After that, let's run it and see the output. First, these two lines are common for every program in C language. So we know that this hash include stdio.h and this void main, this curly braces parenthesis, and this flower brace. These all are common in every programming in C language. And we have created a variable named channel and we have assigned the value 8 to the variable channel. And you may got the doubt about this int here. Int means it refers to the data type of the variable. Data type means it is a type of value to be stored in a variable, that is called data type. Here 8 is integer, so we have written int here. We have used int data type, and this channel is a variable name. See here, we are following all the rules discussed earlier. See, variable should always start with alphabet or underscore. In our variable, we are starting it with the alphabet, and it should only contain alphabet, number, or underscore. See, in our variable, we have only alphabet, so it also satisfies the rule number 2. And this rule number 3, case sensitive, it does not applicable here because we have only one variable, right? We should use channel here. Like if we use here capital C, no, we can't get the output. We'll be getting an error. I'll be showing you that too. And should not contain white spaces or special characters. See, in channel, we have no white spaces. We have no space in between letters, and we have no special characters in them too, like this. And it should not be a keyword. For this instance, you just remember that channel is not a keyword. In further classes, I will be giving the list of keywords present in C programming language so that you can all have an idea about that. And finally, we are printing a statement, printf. The value of variable channel is %d. %d means it is an access specifier. Access specifier means, see, if we write the variable here next to it, means next to the statement to be printed, we will be getting the value assigned to the variable written here. Okay, access specifier is used in this way. Now let's Now let's run this program and understand. Run. Yeah. See you. I am running further. Yeah. We got the value of variable channel is this percentile d is replaced by the value assigned to the variable channel, right? This percentage d replaced with the value assigned to the variable channel. Now see, if we do not have channel of same, like see in further in the previous, in third point we have discussed that it is case sensitive, where my and my are different. Now here we can see that channel and channel both are different, because here we have small c and here we have capital C. So let's run it and check it out whether this program will run or not. Yeah, see, we have got list of errors. See here, compilation failed error because channel is undeclared. It is first used in this function. See here, they are giving a hint also, like we may do the mistake and we have misprinted this. Okay, now let's change this to channel, the correct channel. Now let's run it. Yeah, we got the expected output, right? Okay, let's discuss further. After this we have data types. Just now I have said about data type like integer, right? So here we may also see these data types. I have not given the definition of data type. Let me type here. It is a type of value to be stored in a variable. Yeah, this will be the definition of data type. Okay, let me save it. Yeah, it will be furtherly used for you when I give you link for the PDF, right? Okay, data type means it is a type of value to be stored. It is used to, like, it is used to identify. It is used to know the type of value to be stored in a variable. Okay, and these data types are categorized into primitive data types, derived and user defined data types. So let's go into primitive data types. Primitive data types are most basic data types which are used for representing simple values, like simple values which are not complex. Like I'm giving an example to short int. These are primitive data types, like examples of some primitive data types. Long int, float, character, that is known as char, and void. These are the examples of primitive data types. Short int and long int are the numbers. Float means it is a decimal value, like you will be having 1.2. It is difficult to write. Let me type here. Float means 1.2, 3.7, 6.788, so on. These are all known as float values. And then character means alphabet, a single alphabet, like examples A, B, I, F, so on. F, a single character variable like alphabet, which should be single, like it should not contain, example I'll be giving the AB, no, it is not a character, right? And like BCD, BSD, these are not characters. Only these are true characters. These are not characters at all. Okay, only single alphabet should be written in character. Okay, then you will be having void means if we don't know whether the data type of a specific value to be stored in a variable, we use void. Like if we have a variable and we don't know what input is given by the user, then it is easy to use void. Okay, it can take any of these data types. Okay, so let's discuss about the size of this. Like see, short int occupies 2 bytes of memory. In yesterday's class I have said that memory, see, compiler will be having some memory, computer will be having some memory, and the memory will be having some bytes. As you see, for example, your mobile phone will be having some storage capacity, right? That storage is known as memory. Some will be having 64 GB. GB means gigabytes, right? Bytes. It will be a combination of some bytes is known as gigabyte. So these are the bytes in the memory, and this short int stores 2 bytes of memory. Okay, 2 bytes of memory, and this int also stores 2 bytes, and this long int stores 4 bytes of memory. 4 bytes of memory will be stored in long int. Okay, and float also stores 4 bytes of memory, but character uses only 1 byte of memory because it is only a single character, right? It does not use much memory. Okay, then void, it uses on an average 2 bytes of memory because we don't know what is the data type to be stored in it. So on an average it uses 2 bytes of memory of compiler. Okay, moving further, let me erase all these. Okay, moving further, we will be having derived data types here, as you can see. Derived data types. Derived data types means these are derived from the basic or inbuilt data types. I have forgotten one thing about these primitive data types. These are inbuilt data types, means these are built inside the memory, inside the compiler of C programming language. So these derived data types are derived from these primitive data types. Okay, means for example, we can, for simple understanding, let's assume that primitive data type is a parent, and these derived data types are children. These children came from parent, right? So these derived data types also came from primitive data types. These derived data types uses primitive data types to remold themselves, and I am providing examples also which contain array, pointer and function. Okay, let me give a brief explanation about array. Array means, see, further I have said that, let me change the color, let me change the thickness too. Okay, memory, this is a memory, and we, as I said, we'll be having some bytes. These are the bytes of memory inside the compiler. So array is a continuous memory allocation of variables. It is a group of variables. See, if array will be having a specific size. Okay, see, let me define an array variable a. It will be having a size of 5 in it. Okay, 5. Let me divide this box into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 parts, and these will be there. It will be written with some variables. These variables are given by user. Okay, these variables are given by user, and these variables will be stored in a continuous memory. Like, these variables will be stored in continuous manner. See, here 2, here 3, 4, 5 and 6 here. The accessing will be easier in it. Like, if these all are created in one variable, then the memory will be consecutive in nature. These will be consecutively embedded in the memory. Okay, then you have got a brief understanding about array. But one more important thing, all the variables should have same data type. All the variables what we are returning here should be having same data type. Okay, next we have pointer. Pointer means it is a variable which stores the address of another variable. Means every variable which is stored in the memory will be having some address. Means will be having some, I'll be explaining you. Wait a second. Yeah, pointer means, see, we'll be having memory in the compiler like this. We'll be having some memory, and you will be having some allocations also, having some bytes. So let us consider with a real-time example. Let us consider this as a bus, and these are seats. Every seat will be having a seat number, right? These seat numbers are, in programming language, these seat numbers are known as addresses of that variable. Okay, so these seat numbers or these addresses will be stored in the pointer variable. Okay, the address of a variable means the location where the variable is stored in the memory is stored in the pointer variable. And function is nothing but It is a group of code like see here. It is a block of code which can be executed any number of times in a program. Okay, if this is a function, okay, this will be also a function. This main is also a function. We are writing a function unknowingly. So these functions can be repeatedly executed any number of times in a program. That is a benefit for the function. And next comes a user defined data types. User defined data types means these are the data types which are defined by the user. Okay, means in a programming language, we the users have the flexibility of defining our own data types. Okay, we can define our own data types and use it according to some rules which will be discussed further. So we will be having some examples also, which are structure, union and enum. These are the examples of few examples of user defined data types, and by these user defined data types, the programming language, the programs will be becoming easier than usual. Okay, now that's it for today. If you have any doubts, you can comment me, and if you like my content, you can like, share and subscribe to my channel Easy Engineering. Thank you everyone.